So that is as difficult as it gets for me. You don't need to do a business plan, you don't need to sketch it all out.
We have a design!
I have secured the goods. Ah, this is brilliant. What a momentous day. Yes guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is David Templar, aka Temptation, and you'll normally find me doing all sorts of food, fitness, travel, lifestyle content, but for the sake of this mini-series, I am getting all entrepreneurial on you, and I am trying to turn a £250 investment into £32,000. So, if you've missed episode 1 and 2, let me give you a quick little recap. Episode 1. I took all my old and gifted clothes, put them on Depop and sold them and made £250. I then got an idea that I wanted to reinvest that money into more businesses with the aim to try and double my money every time until I hit that £32,000. Quick maths, 250 doubled 7 times is £32,000, and that is my rationale. The idea was that you could turn £250 into 32 grand essentially in a week, 7 days, but we'll see how that goes as we transition through this period. But essentially, £250 doubled selling brownies, and now I'm taking that £500 that I've got from selling brownies and I want to create some merchandise. And this is one of the ones that I'm really excited about. I've got a fairly decent TikTok following. Everybody always asks if I've got merch, so this feels like a good opportunity to 1, test it, 2, have a bit of fun, and 3, if it sells really well, it is a legitimate business idea that I could sort of do more of and make it into my own little merch business. So, I've had a few ideas rolling through my head, and the one, I guess there's a lot of options, but the one thing that I want to do is create socks. So, I've got lots of different sayings. Shut up, chef boy! Pound on the heat! But the one that sticks out for me is Dees. So, the first line of merchandise is going to be socks with Dees written down the back of them. The idea is that as you pull the sock up, you see it go Dees. Anyway, there's the idea. Whether or not we can bring it to life is a different matter, and whether or not it will sell is another one on top of that. But I've got a sneaky feeling that they might do pretty well. So, in my head, I want to make, what would it be? We got £500 to invest. I'm going to try and get, what would you say, £10 a sock? 500 divided by 10 equals 50. So I've got to sell 100 pairs of socks at £10 in order to make £1,000. That seems ridiculously doable. So I've got £500 to buy 100 pairs of socks, packaged, posted, in order to double my money. That seems ridiculous. Anyway, I'm no stranger to the manufacturing business. I have got a novelty swimwear brand. It sounds like it's bigger than it is. I made some novelty swimwear before called Banter Santa. I basically drew a design down, got on Alibaba, found the first person and said, can you make this design? They said yes, I did it, and lo and behold, I actually had a pretty successful first year of Banter Santa sales. So, I'm going to do exactly the same thing now. Get on Alibaba, tell them the design I want. It can't be that hard, can it? It's going to be white socks with black writing saying Dees. Can't be that difficult. Anyway, that's the idea. That is what I'm going to show you in this vlog. The whole idea of these vlogs is to show you that doing something, taking action, is a lot better than sitting on your ass, writing a business plan, going for everything in the perfect world. Sometimes it's better just to crack on, do it, see what happens, learn from your mistakes, and then crack on. I know £500 might sound like a lot of money to a lot of people, but in the grand scheme of things, I'm currently sat in an office of a gym that was a £250,000 investment to start up. So when you look at it in the grand scheme of things, this little sock business, £500, if you learn something from it and lose all your money, brilliant, but you have the potential to start a decent little merchandise business. So I want to take you guys with me, show you exactly what I've done, and yeah, hopefully I can double my money, you can learn something from it, we can all have some fun, and we can go around wearing socks saying Dees on them. Anyway, let's go on Alibaba. Okay, so Alibaba is this pretty nifty little website whereby you can search for pretty much any product, and it will match you with suppliers who can make what you're asking for. So I'm just going to search for sock companies, and then message a few of them, see if I can get a competitive price, and then I guess work a design out with them, and see if we can make them. I honestly don't think there's anything too complex about this. They're socks at the end of the day. As long as you've got a good quality sock and the stitching looks decent, you can't go too far wrong. So what I'm looking for is a company with an in-house designer, because otherwise you've got to get a tech pack created, which is basically the dimensions, the materials, everything like that, and then you've got to send it to the company for them to do it anyway. So if you can find a company with an in-house designer, you can literally just say, here's what I want, here's something I've seen that I want it to be similar to, and then they can make it for you. So that's really all I'm looking for. The only annoying thing about Alibaba is you'll message one person and you get about 10 requests from other people. So it's quite hard to whittle it down, but let's have a go and see what we come out with. Okay, so as you can see already from this left-hand column, I have got so many people messaging me in regards to my inquiry, and it's ridiculously hard to know what to pick. As I say, you probably can't go too far wrong unless they look absolutely shit. But I would like a little bit of inside knowledge, so I'm going to get on my Instagram and see if anybody can help. The power of social media. So I just got on my account and said, has anybody got any experience with clothing manufacturers, in particular socks? Somebody's shouted out already, and I'm going to give them a massive shout out because what they've done is absolutely amazing. It is so selfless and it's going to help me out massively. So I'm going to get their page up now. They are called RPN Clothing. The guy's name is Jamie, and he's basically given me his contact that he got from Alibaba to make socks. Now I'm going to shout their page out. RPN Clothing, and as you can see, they've got some socks on there. These look decent as well, and hopefully I can find a good price for it. He said that he got 300 pairs of socks delivered for £1.60 a pair. So let me do some maths on that quickly. 300 times £1.60 equals £480. Oh, sorry, no, that wasn't delivered. £480, and then he said he paid £60 to £80 shipping. So that's a bit too much for me. 300 times 160 is £480. Then the postage on top of that would take me over that £500. Now, I've obviously got access to other money, but I don't want to pop that in because I don't think it's a true reflection of it. So I'm going to message the lady. I'll show you the conversation. I'm going to message her to show you how easy it is, and hopefully there's some wiggle room with those amounts. But basically what you'll find is there's something called MOQ, minimum order quantities. You couldn't just message a company and say, can you make me one pair of socks for £1.60 please? They make their money, this seems obvious, but I'm just going to explain it in case anybody doesn't know. They make their money through bulk orders, and obviously they put a price on each unit in order to make that money. So what I'd like to do, hopefully the minimum order quantities aren't 300 and I can bring her down to 200 or 100 even, and then it will make it a lot more affordable for me. But I am going to spend all that £500, so if they are £1.60 per 100, 500 divided by £1.60. I could get 312 pairs of socks for £500 if they deliver it. But if the delivery is not involved, then I'm not sure what happens. Right, let's have a look. This is exactly what I mean when I say don't overthink things. This is something I've mocked up myself. Just got a black sock and I wrote Dees down the side of it, probably in Times New Roman, but it's just to give the manufacturers an idea of what I want. Obviously, they've got their own in-house design team, hopefully, but it's just to visualize what I'm looking for. So that is as difficult as it gets for me. You don't need to do a business plan. You don't need to sketch it all out. Let them do that hard stuff. Just show them what you want, kind of, and then go from there. And in fact, I've just found this other manufacturer that does socks, and I think that's exactly what I'm looking for. Obviously, that says Lazy Star down the back of it. I want exactly the same as that, but with Dees written down the back. So I'm going to send over that photo and my mock-up and see what she comes back with. So the one thing that I often have found with Alibaba is there's sometimes a language barrier because a lot of the companies are Chinese. But this lovely lady is called Shirley. Hi Shirley, how are you? Anyway, I explained that Jamie put us in touch, sent her over my picture, also with that one, and basically we're just having a little conversation, trying to get to the end of it. There's Jamie from RPN Socks. I said I want exactly the same style of sock, and then obviously my own design on it. And it looks like she's going to be able to do it. So she's mocked that up for me nicely. There's a few iterations because I want it nice and big down the back of it. So she came back and put that. And then I didn't realise that was the heel, so she drew that on for me. And then I said, would you be able to see it if the shoe was on? And she said no, so here we go. That's what we're going with. Then I wanted it a bit bigger so it comes further around the back of the heel. And this has all been done in a matter of minutes. As you can see from the timings. Look, she's coming back and forward. Dees. That looks decent to me. So I'm just waiting for her to come back with a price. Oh, here we go, look. Minimum order quantity is 3,000 pairs and you can mix the colour. So this is decent. I can go 150 black on white, 150 white on black. But I just need to haggle that price so I can get it for £500. Okay, so she's come back with a quote of $1.67 per sock, which would make 501. But then there is some sort of fee, $45 for something, and then FedEx is going to be $300. So the total is currently $844. Let me do the conversion. £626. So, fuck. I need to try and knock £130 off of that somehow. Whether we reduce the minimum order quantity to 200, which will make it a lot more affordable, or if I can haggle her down and try and reduce that margin. We'll see. Let me go back to her and see what she says. I just want you to know, like, look how quick you can do this sort of stuff. Delivery time. Oh, delivery time takes 15 to 30 days. So I think this might be a New Year thing. That's frustrating. I suppose it's Christmas as well, though. Right, let me go back to her and see what she can do. I'm being cheeky. I've said, is there any room for negotiation at all? And I explained to her this little project that I'm doing. She said she'll ask her boss and let me know if I can do anything. And then I've plugged my TikTok, haven't I? Shameless plug, but you've got to do what you've got to do. And it turns out, do you play TikTok? We have the same hobby. She loves TikTok as well. There we go. Hopefully she'll come through. I'm not sure what the time difference is in China, but I haven't had any replies for a little while, so maybe it'll be one for tomorrow. So fingers crossed, it really is as easy as that. I've put a design together which was, in all honesty, completely shit, but it gave her an idea of what I wanted. She's got an in-house design team, so she was able to come back with those designs. Massive shout out to Jamie from RPN Clothing for giving me that contact. Good things happen to good people. I'm a massive believer in karma, him helping me out, I've given him a shout out. Hopefully these socks come back good. And if not, I need to find another way. See, this is my dilemma. I've obviously got £500. The idea is to double it. But if I don't have enough money, I might have to do another brownie drop in order to make those extra funds. It's only £130. So I'll have to spend £130 on ingredients, do the brownies again, and sell them. So, yeah, okay, so maybe I'm going to have to do 11 more trays of brownies in order to make that money up, if she can't wiggle on that price. Let's see what happens. I've just had a quick thought. The only other option I've got is if I extend this project out onto TikTok. And basically on TikTok, there's something called the TikTok Creator Fund. If you've got more than 10,000 followers and you're above 18 years of age, you can monetize your views. So the more views you get on your videos, TikTok will pay you for that content. Now, I've got about £228 sat in an account with them. And I'm thinking, if I can do some merchandise solely for TikTok, that can be included in my minimum order quantity. So I'll still spend the £500 for this YouTube project, but also I'll make a separate pool of merchandise available for TikTok people. And then if I buy the TikTok stuff together with my YouTube stuff, it will make me hit that minimum order quantity. And then essentially I'm still spending that money on the product that I'm buying, but I'm being able to do that because I'm doing a bigger batch order. We'll have a little think about it. I think the right thing to do is the brownie business, because then it means that I am actually reinvesting that money to make the money. This is the troubles I've got, and also I think what I might have to do, because I was going to do £10 for a pair of socks delivered, I may have to do £10 plus postage and packaging, so it will make them a little bit more expensive. But these are the things you've got to go through until you can get economies of scale. Little things you've got to take on board. Anyway, I've got to go to work now, so bye. Okay people, it is the day after and we've got some good news. I'm about to show you my Alibaba account. Essentially what's happened, they've reduced the minimum order quantity for me. I guess because I said I'd shout them out on my TikTok and Instagram, whatever. So we're getting 200 units instead of the 300, which makes it cheaper all in all. So let me show you the quote that they've given me, and I'm going to pay for it, get the ball rolling. Let's go, yeah baby. Okay boys and girls, here is the good news. As you can see, product price $379. With the packaging and postage, that is $579 US. I've just done a quick calculation. Where are we? That brings us in at £429.99, which is perfect. Okay, so here's the thing. That is £430 for 200 pairs of socks. If I sell 200 pairs of socks at £10 each, that's £2,000, which means I'm going to times the money by 4. Now, I've got a decision to make. Do I sell the socks at £5 a pair and sell 200, or do I times the money by 4? So a little thing about that. Essentially, I've got £70 left to spend, and that needs to go on envelopes or packaging to send the socks, and then also postage. But I could charge for the postage. A few little things I need to work out, but the good news is I've got 200 pairs of socks on the way in unisex sizes with these written down the back, and they should be here within 2 weeks. That's the only bad thing. So it might have to be a New Year thing, but rest assured, this money is getting doubled. Oh no, there's a transaction fee as well. See, these are the little things that you have to factor in that you don't think about. So 430 is now going up to 442.82. And it's these little things that all add up. So having that little buffer of the £70 is going to come in handy. But what I think is going to have to happen is that I'll charge for postage and then I'll buy the packaging to send the socks with the 50 quid left over. Anyway, let's make this payment. There we go, scores on the doors to keep me accountable. That is actually awesome. So they've got their own in-house design team, which has saved me a lot of money. They've lowered the minimum order quantity for me, which is very handy, and I'm about to pay now. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. My payment has been successfully processed. And hopefully the next vlog you see is me getting socks. Guys, I am back. Happy New Year. In fact, you won't have known that I've gone anywhere because this vlog's just gonna roll into one. But the last video of me paying for the socks was the 4th of December. It is now the 7th of January 2021, and I've just got some good news. So, I think it was a little slower over Christmas, but as I said, we got some good news. Check this out. Most importantly, we have a design. Check that out. These. I've got another thing to show you as well. We also have packaging, so there's the mock-up. Next vlog should be the socks arriving. As I said, it's the 7th today. They should be arriving on the 12th. So, oh, I'm buzzing. The only other thing I've got to do is buy envelopes to be able to send the socks out. So we're going all eco-friendly on this. They're in cardboard packaging, which means I'm going to get cardboard or paper envelopes to send them out in. And then I just need to decide the prices. I've got about £53 left to spend on the packaging. So I think it's going to make sense to set the price point at £9.99 and then charge for postage. That way I can get the envelopes for that 50 quid. Get it up on my website. I'm not going to do anything overcomplicated. It's going to go on my same website, litness.co.uk. And yeah, hopefully we need to sell 100 pairs of socks at £10 to make £1,000, and then that is doubling the £500 investment. So, absolutely amazing. The day has come, people. I've just got a message from FedEx saying my delivery is downstairs. I swear I've always got this jumper on every time I film. Anyway, let's go check it out. I have secured the goods. This is bloody heavy. Right, let's go open it, see what they look like. I'm buzzing. Right, we're just going straight in. I'm filming this for TikTok as well, so you'll have to excuse me while I video. A little bit of ASMR. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh, it's socks, boy. It is my merch. How's it looking? I'm so buzzing. I'm so buzzing. Look at this. They've all come packed up individually. Look at that. Can we see it? Jeez. Oh, this is brilliant. What a momentous day. Let's have a look at them. Are they any val? Here we go, the unveiling of the socks. I tell you what, the quality on them looks amazing. Right, let's get them on, shall we? Okay, we need a little floor shot for these. Let's get these ones off. We're not wearing Nike socks anymore. We are wearing these hella decent socks. Oi, they are comfy, you know. Let's do the pull up, ready? Jeez. Oi, they're sick. They are absolutely jokes. Check them out. Okay, so the merch is in. Now I've just got to sort out shipping and sending it. So first of all, I'm on my way to the post office. I did a little competition on my page and somebody wants some brownies, so I'm just sending them off, but I'm taking the time as well to go and check out the price of sending the socks. So I've got these actual eco-friendly bags. Had another little project that I was doing, Santa Claus swimwear. Don't ask about that. Anyway, I was sending it all because it was recycled plastic from the ocean made in swimming shorts. I had to go fully ecological or eco-friendly with all the packaging. So this is compostable. I've got some left over, so I'm going to use them, but I'll obviously price them up and factor that into the total price. Obviously, I'm not allowed to spend any more than the money I've earned to reinvest. So basically, I've put 2 pairs of socks in there. I'm assuming that some people might buy 2 pairs of socks. So I'm going to go and price that up to send. Hopefully I can get away with putting a first class stamp on there, but I'm just going to go and find out from the post office, so we will see. Okay, let's take this off. Just been to the post office. It's going to be £183 to send them first class, or £153 to send them second class. So I think if I just do £2.99 £10 for the sock, £2.99 delivered. That should cover the packaging, so the little biodegradable envelopes, and the shipping first class. £12.99 pair of socks. Okay, very quick turnaround time with these socks going live. They came in this morning. I think they're going to be ready to go live tonight at 7 PM. Again, I'm at an advantage here because I've got my own website that I use for my personal training business, and all I've done is built another page, built the socks as a product on there, and we're going to sell them. So let me have a quick look at it for you. Literally, it is so easy. I've just created a page. We got these socks priced at $9.99, and then I've put some postage on there for $2.99, so it should cover the postage, packaging, everything. That's first class, delivered. Just did a quick little photo shoot. Yeah, good to go. Let's see how quickly we can sell out. Okay, it's 7 PM on Wednesday the 13th of January, and I am about to pronounce the sock shop live. Are you ready? And there we have it. This is now live. Right, let's see the orders roll in. Okay, we've been live 32 minutes. Let's do a little refresh on that. 85 units. We've sold 15 in half an hour. What do you reckon? Is that going to sell out in 24 hours? Good morning, guys. It is the morning after the night before. Sales have been live for 16 hours. And let me just show you. We've only got 59 units left. So I sold 41 pairs of socks already, which is pretty good going. In fact, that's more socks than I sold brownies, which is decent. Let me cover this up. I am currently, with my coffee, writing out everybody's address so I can stick them onto the eco-friendly packaging and get them off to the post office. One other thing that I'm going to do today is I've had a lot of questions from people asking for international shipping. So as I pop this first drop of socks off, I'm going to go in and inquire about international shipping. I think after looking online, it should only be a couple of extra quid. So it should be fine. So there should be about 10 more sales. And let's see how close we can get to selling out. I want to see as many as I can do in 24 hours. But I mean, there's no rush on this one. I said I wanted to do the brownies in less than 24 hours because I had to make them, but obviously I've got all the product now, so I just need to ship them out. So let me see how long it takes me to get through all of this. And yeah, then we're gonna go ship them. Okay, I have just finished off packing up the first load of orders, and the scores on the doors are, we have got 56, which means we've sold 44, which, I mean, it's 12:30 the day after the night before, so that's not bad going. I reckon we'll sell out in less than 48 hours. Right, off to the post office. I'm going to check for international delivery. As I said, there's going to be a few more orders there, and then maybe there'll be some more orders by the time we get back. Right, it is officially 24 hours since I put the socks live, and here is a little update. We have sold 59 pairs of socks, so 41 left to go. We should be able to do that in 48 hours. Let's hope so. Anyway, I've obviously got the international shipping on there, sold a few internationally. We've reached California, I've done some to Amsterdam, they're still coming in. I was going to say they're flooding in, they're not flooding in, but I think the good thing for me is that 59 people trust me enough to part with their money to buy a pair of socks that say Dees on them. The banter's brilliant, I'm glad other people enjoy it, and it's actually a good bit of experience for me in investments. So obviously this is pretty low risk at the moment, it's just socks. I say I've only spent £500. It's come from nothing. So if I lose it all, fine. I've lost a few clothes that I didn't want to wear anyway. I want to keep going. I've got a good idea in my head for the next one. I'll let you know about that when we sell through all the socks. And I'm already thinking about what I'm going to do when I times this by 7, positive manifestations, and I've got the 32 grand. It's a big one. So even if you don't want the socks, I would love you to be part of the journey and see what is possible. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying this vlog so far. If you are just seeing this one, you haven't checked out the other ones, go have a look at the other ones so you know what the hell I'm doing. And follow me, subscribe, comment below, do whatever. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, temp_tation. I want you to be part of this journey. My aim is to educate, motivate and inspire people through making content, and hopefully I can do that. Anyway, let's see what happens in the next 24 hours. He's back! Although you won't even realise that I've gone anywhere. It's been 6 days since that last vlog. Basically, I've been helping my girlfriend move house and it has been absolutely hectic. But there have been a lot of sock sales going on in the background. In fact, 100 to be precise, and we have sold out. So, let me just show you the inventory page. Look at that. Dees socks sold out. Although, you will have spotted that box in the background if it comes into focus. Basically, I've still got 100 pairs left in there. Let me explain. Okay, so you all know that I had £500 to spend with this project, which seems like quite a lot of money when we're talking about socks, but when you get down to the nitty gritty of it, you realise that one, you can get quite a lot for your money, but two, you have to spend quite a lot of money in order to get it at that price. So basically, when you're working with manufacturers, there's something called MOQ, or minimum order quantity, and that's the minimum amount of product they'll take for your order to make it worth their while. So yeah, I could say, yeah, I can get one pair of socks for £5, but they're only going to give it to you at that price when you order 200. And basically that's what happened here. So I had the £500 to spend. The company that I got suggested, which is an absolutely fantastic one, RPN Clothing, massive thanks to you, they would only take on 300 as a minimum order quantity. Now, in order to buy 300 pairs of socks, it was more than £500. So I managed to whittle it down to 200, but I didn't back myself to be able to sell all 200. So basically what I did, I took that £500 investment, I think it was about £450 for the socks, and then I had £50 left over for the first bit of shipping and also packaging, etc. But what it means, I've got 100 pairs of socks left. So yes, I managed to sell 100 pairs of socks at £10, but I've got 100 left. I might do another drop, but for the purpose of this project, I've managed to show that you can double your money by selling socks. I charged them at a premium price, £10. I knew that 100 people would buy them. Didn't quite back myself to be able to sell 200, but who knows, we'll give it a go. But for the purpose of this project, I've managed to double my money from 500 to 1,000, and now I'm looking to reinvest. Now, the reinvestment. I'm looking at resistance bands. So obviously I want to keep this health and fitness related, or health, fitness, travel, lifestyle related, but I think the next one for me, I want it to be fitness focused. So I'm going to be focusing on resistance bands. Now obviously everybody sells resistance bands. You can get them at a competitive price, but what I'm going to do is put a workout plan alongside that. So you get a free PDF telling you all about resistance bands, giving you examples of all the exercises that you're going to want to need to do. And luckily for me, I know a company who do very good quality products. I trust them, and I'm looking to partner up with them. So watch this space. Hopefully I can turn £1,000 into £2,000, which again, I don't know where the sticking point is going to be. I think 1 to 2,000 is going to be fairly easy. I think 2 to 4 is going to be doable, but I think it's the 4 to 8, 8 to 16. I've got a good idea for 16 to 32, but I think the 4 to 8, 8 to 16 is where I could come unstuck. Anyway, as I keep saying throughout all of these vlogs, my aim is to motivate, inspire and educate people, and hopefully with this project I'm inspiring and motivating you to do what you want to do. As you've seen, I've put one of my sayings onto a pair of socks and I've leveraged my social media to get that out into market. You can do what you want to do. Don't get put down by anybody. Don't let anybody tell you what you can do. I've just done that off my own back. And hopefully it inspires you to go and do what you want to do. So if you're interested in this journey, make sure you subscribe, follow, whatever it is. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram, temp_tation. Do whatever it is you want to do, and hopefully you can take something out of these projects and hopefully make some money, a business, have a bit of fun yourself. Anyway, that's me done for now. Temp's out.